Welcome to the Warframe Weapon Encyclopedia, where today we're checking out the Arca Titron. You can get the blueprint for the Arca Titron from the market, and it's actually on the cheap side of things. This weapon is not expensive at all. Now, the Arca Titron is a Mastery Rank 10 hammer that's very slow, with decent crit stats, really good status stats, and it does primarily impact, but it also has a decent amount of slash. But that's not all, because it also comes with a unique mechanic, where whenever you kill an enemy, you get a stack of slam capacitor. Now, this can stack up to 10 times, and it increases the damage of your next slam by 100% per stack. It also increases the radius of the slam by 1 meter, so if you stack it up to 10 times, your next slam is gonna do 1000% more damage and have 10 meters of extra range. Plus, and this is another unique property of the weapon, all slams force proc electricity. Now, this doesn't just works for normal slams, so when you jump into the air and then you slam back down, it works for slam hits in combos too. This works really well with the Crushing Ruin stance, because the forward block combo has a ton of AoE at the start and then a slam at the very end. And things just keep getting better and better, because you can easily run a full endgame build on the Arca Titron without using a single forma, and it's just a straightforward hybrid setup with condition overload. This build feels really nice, even though it's not running any extra range, and it's all thanks to the slam capacitor, because that's gonna provide all the AoE you will need. Now, even though this is by far my favorite build for the Arca Titron, because it's very reliable and really strong, I've seen people try to brute force the slash portion of the weapon and then running it with Vyro, and even heavy attack builds are pretty spicy here once again because of that slam capacitor. The heavy attacks on this can do a lot of damage if properly built for, and if you then stack up your slam capacitor and do a heavy slam with a heavy attack build, you're gonna do a lot of damage. But I still prefer this sort of Blood Rush light attack build because of how well it works with the forward block combo on Crushing Ruin. It is just magnificent, especially versus the Infested. Because as you kill the small guys, you're constantly stacking your slam capacitor and then you're blowing everything up with the final slam. This, for me at least, is the most fun thing you can do versus the Infestation melee-wise, because it absolutely annihilates them even at Steel Path. And it's not just AoE, because the single target on this is really good too. You just need to switch from the forward block combo to a standard block combo, which does a comparable amount of damage, it just does it on the spot instead of you zooming around. So if, for example, you run into an Acolyte, yeah, and this is once again amplified if you're fighting the Infestation as well, because as you're swinging at the Acolyte, you're killing the small infested guys, so your slams do even more damage. So all in all, the Arca Titron is just fantastic, and I would 100% recommend you check it out. It is much better than when it first came out. It's really fun, it does a ton of damage, it has a lot of range, and it's cheap, so go and get it. And that is pretty much it, so I thank you very much for watching as always, guys. I hope you've enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.